So if Jesus were to, let's say he came down in today and he chose to go to Mexico and began to speak to the people in Mexico their language, would we say that the name that they called him in their language was a false name?
In English, it would be Joshua.
Hold on, that's not what I asked you. I asked you a question.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so if Jesus went to Mexico and they began to call Jesus in their language by the
They
name...
would call him Iesus.
Okay, so
I don't know what Yeshua is in
you're missing what I'm saying.
Mexico.
You're completely missing what I'm saying to you.
I guess so.
You are. Because this ideal of the J, of the ideal that when the Bible got transliterated, got changed, right? That came forth for us in English, and the letter J came forth, that somehow that's an abomination to God, when God is the one who speaks all language. He is
There was no letter J when Yeshua walked the earth.
The rudeness of this, we work in order. We don't speak over people. That's nowhere in the Bible that we do that. We have self-control. That's the fruit of the Spirit. We bridle the tongue. So when someone's speaking, we don't speak over them. That's common decency and common courtesy, right? So the ideal of this letter J, that it becomes that we're all of a sudden having an abomination unto the Lord, is a lie from the pits of hell, because God is the one who made every language. The ideal that a man can come in and corrupt the living God is a lie from the pits of hell. So whether we call him Jehu, whether we call him Yehoshua, whether we call him Jesus, whether in Mexico they're calling him Jesus, whether over in Twi they're calling him Yeha, whether they're over in Spain and they're calling him something else, it is the name of the Lord, the name that is above all names, that he puts into his people's mouth.
Amen.
And to say that all of a sudden that we're going to put God in such a tiny little box. What about the tribes that don't have a name, that don't even have a dialect, but God comes to them and speaks to them in a click, in a sound, and that's the name for Jesus, and they're calling on him and they know him. So is that an abomination too?
Are you done? Am I allowed to speak?
Well, that was a question. Is that an abomination too?
So it's not, it's the character and the authority that he comes in. So what character and authority does Jesus come in? That grace is unmerited favor, that all foods are clean, that the commandments are done away with.
We were speaking about the letter J, ma'am.
No, we weren't speaking about the letter J. We're speaking about the character and the authority that he comes in. And who is who? Yeshua, the son of Jehovah, is that capital P prophet in Deuteronomy 18 that came to teach everything that was desired at Horeb, which is the 10 Commandments. Your hippie Christmas Jesus character tells you that you can do whatever in the fuck you want to do. And what, are you going to make me an offender for a word because I said fuck?
We're going to be disrespectful. We're not doing that. If you can't be respectful in the way you talk, you're going out.
Remember Deuteronomy 4:27 through 31.
I'm so done. This is why I hate Straitisthegate.net. It's legalism. Legalism. Straitisthegate.
No, the thing is she was saying about, they talk about the commandments. The commandments. You have to obey the commandments. If you don't obey the commandments, you're not worshiping the true whatever. Jesus was asked, what are the most important commandments? And what did he say? 2.
Yeah.
Love God with all your heart and all your soul, and love man
your neighbor
with all
as
your
yourself.
heart and all your soul.
Yep.